First thing we've seen when we've come in are these. Did you say we're stalagmites still?
Stalagmites and stalactites and stalagmites.
What's the difference, sir?
I think the stalagmite is the one that comes up from the ground.
Okay.
And the stalactite is the one that comes up from the ceiling.
Got
Down
you.
from the ceiling.
Okay.
And the ones that meet in the middle, like that one,
Yeah.
they're called pillars.
Okay.
You know,
Fantastic.
the shape. You know.
And so we've just been informed that this was like a representation of, like, I assume, a cave where Mithras killed the bull.
Yeah, it is. It's an artistic recreation to set the scene, to paint the picture of what it would have been like in the cave.
I see.
When that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Like, I have been in caves before, not since I was a little boy, I must admit, but these look really realistic.
They really do. It's definitely the coolest cave that I've been in. The coolest one that I ever saw was on telly, and that was the one in Father Ted.
Oh yes, yes.
Remember that one?
Absolutely wonderful. With Victor Meldrick.
Yes. I don't believe it either. But this is brilliant because it sets the scene for this whole archaeological study that we've been on and this journey that we've been on.
Been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been amazing. There's the man.
Or was he a god?
I don't believe he was.
We're not
he
sure.
was seen as one.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So,
Yeah, you know what that means.
yeah. Scholars and archaeologists studying the cult of Mithras for over 200 years, with few written documents from the Roman era to rely on an understanding of the god's origins and significance is the subject of much debate. Mithras first appeared in the 1st century AD in Rome.
Okay.
Although he was an entirely new deity, his cult borrowed recognisable motives, such as his manner of dress, from Eastern cultures.
Oh really? So you reckon he was like imported from the east of the Roman Empire?
It kind of looks that way.
Okay.
Mithraeum, yeah? When followers of Mithras believed remains unknown to us, the men who met in these cave-like temples made offerings to Mithras, acts which indicate that they believed he could aid them in their everyday lives.
Good God.
Yeah. Initiation rituals and feasts gave members of the cult a sense of shared identity and their own understanding of the world.
I wonder why it was so popular. It's odd, isn't it?
It's funny how things catch on, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
What was so much better of this lad than Jupiter, for example?
I really don't know. I think, like, Jupiter, maybe there was more kind of connection with the Earth with Mithras than there was with Jupiter.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm guessing.
Maybe. Yeah.
It doesn't make him any better, though.
No, of course not.
No.
Of course not. No, it's just odd how people get appeal, isn't it? How
it is.
Religions gather appeal. Well, there we go.
Hello.
So, Del, what can we see here?
So what we're looking at is the Toroctony. Okay, so what that means, so just zoom in here. You've got the inscription and where, why, who. Okay, so basically in the Mithraeum across the empire, that's the Toroctony. In the Mithraeum, known as the Toroctony, this is the central icon of the cult. In the original temple, it would have appeared below a larger sculpted scene of Mithras. There you go, slain bull.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You see that?
So he's actually he's not riding it. I thought he was riding it when I first came in.
I did as well.
So he's actually killing the bull.
Yeah.
So in his hand there presumably is a knife
That
of
must
some
be a
sort?
knife, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Bit rude. But,
yeah, no need for that, is there?
yeah, no need for that at all. Yeah.
And who's this lad on the right?
So on the right, I don't know. The meaning of the Toroctony. No original texts have survived. to explain the symbols and rituals of Mithraism. And scholars continue to debate the full meaning of the tractonium. Small variations in imagery across the Roman Empire signify regional differences of beliefs and rituals. It's all about rituals, I'm getting this.
Okay.
The image of Mithras, killing the sacred bull, is at the centre, surrounded by other symbols, and an inscription from a man who may have been the founder of the temple. Yeah?
Just get a little bit more of that. Back to you, Del.
Thank you, Brian. A creation myth? Question mark.
Okay.
Scholars speculate that the bull slain scene symbolises the creation of life. Profound.
Wow.
According to this theory, the killing of the bull represents a ritual sacrifice.
Yeah.
The bull's blood providing nourishment for the world.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an interesting metaphor, isn't
But I love the way we use the word speculation. We don't actually know.
it? No, they don't.
Yeah.
They're basically going on the premise that it's a metaphor,
Okay.
I would say. Okay. That's my hypothesis.
I see. So the sacred bull was like the giver of all life,
Yes.
and it was Mithras slaying it and shedding its blood,
Yes.
which created the world, presumably.
Yeah, so it wasn't a nice thing to do, but
Yeah.
it had a cumulative effect because it fed everyone.
I see. Okay.
Metaphorically, and possibly some people.
So is Mithras a god? That's where I'm slightly confused here. Is Mithras a god, or is he like a mortal become god, or what is he?
I don't know. I mean, I speculate that he's probably one of the Roman gods.
Yeah.
You know, obviously he wasn't, but like that was the speculation.
Yeah.
That's
of
my
course.
understanding.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. That's fair. Fascinating, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to move on to this one, Del? Oh no, people there. There he is, the lad, Mithras, murdering the bull.
Shame on you, Mithras.
Yeah. So here we are, down in the Mithraeum itself. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's Del to tell us a bit more.
Hello. Welcome back. So, these remnants, right, form the original structure of this place of worship. We've been told that this is the original place, but they were found in the 1950s in a different part of London and brought them back to this place. Look how intact they are. It's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely superb. So where would the entrance have been, do you reckon, Del?
I reckon the entrance would have been over that way.
Okay. So just where these two lads are?
Yes.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but that's my guess.
Mm-hmm. Shall we walk around a bit more and take a bit more in? There's the Turok Tony you were telling us about before. Incredible, isn't it?
It is.
So you're seeing these lines that look like pillars.
Yeah.
Sort of lines of pillars. Tell us about them, Del.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pillars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in their belief system, when you came into the religion, you were on the first pillar. Yeah. And then when you attained some more knowledge, you moved up to the second pillar and the third pillar and the fourth pillar and the fifth pillar and the sixth pillar and seventh pillar, until you'd attained full understanding of the religion. That's my understanding.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. So it almost sounds a bit like sort of Scientology today in that respect.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. There's like grades that we've got to get through.
Yeah, you know, both cults, religions really.
Mm-hmm. What I'm interested in is what is... So you've got the Turoctony there, which we're looking at, which is Mithras slaying the bull.
Yeah.
What's behind it? What do you think's going on here? Just come round a bit further. Sorry. Oh, I see. So you can actually see the sort of curved edge of this building. So this is like a little recess. Who would have been allowed in there, do you reckon?
I would say only the elders.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You know, or else the top military people.
Okay.
Because the elders would have had no choice but to let them in because of who they were.
Right.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. You can still see the original walls.
And you can see the great craftsmanship, can't you?
Definitely.
And this is like, we're talking 2,000 years ago. Right. Okay. And the structure is still very much intact.
It just shows you, doesn't it, just what amazing engineers the Romans really were.
They really were.
Because there's not many civilizations from this period, or even after, where we've still got so many buildings.
I know. It's incredible. I mean, you know, it can be argued that even nowadays, 2,000 years later, some people just, they can't get it as right as that.
Yeah, yeah. It's fascinating, isn't it?
Which is fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine there's some people who live in 2 beds in Sonning who would be envious of that stonework.
Yeah, they would. I think they'd be envious of the stonework in comparison to where they live and in comparison to their own abilities to be able to create that stonework.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Double whammy, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it. I wonder what these... You can see like sort of a pit down there, some sort of square pit.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? I've no idea what that could be.
No.
Maybe somewhere to like bathe your feet before you worship the god or something like that. Maybe
It could be because it's, you know, you can imagine water being put in there for that purpose.
potentially. I mean, it does look
It does look like a small bath-like structure, doesn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Still fascinating, huh? We're under a complete circle. There's the Turoctony again. Gorgeous. Just going to see if we can poke our camera over a little bit. So bits of wood, I don't really know what they signify. Presumably trying to say the floor. Do you reckon that could have actually been part of the original floor? No.
Actually, it could have been.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Oh no, because if you look, like the floor goes down further on the side of the wall.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe it's part of the vault. No, it couldn't be. Some type of like kitchen building.
Oh, within the temple.
Yeah, within the temple.
Okay.
Yeah. Could be, couldn't it?
Makes sense. I mean, you know,
Possibly.
modern churches have little areas where you can have a tea or coffee or something.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Romans be the same? It makes sense.
Yeah, it could well be.
Just going to try and get myself onto this board if I can. Just because it looks like a pretty nice view there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Do you want me to film you?
No, well, you come on with me, mate. Take a quick look. So that is the view you would have had as you entered the temple, mate.
No.
What do you reckon?
It's quite spectacular, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Roman place of worship. A genuine Roman place of worship. Right here, under the financial district of London.
I know. It's incredible when you look around you and you see that maybe the Romans were the financiers of the day.
Yeah.
You know, and
Amazing.
the financial empire builders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is ironic, really, when you consider where it is. Yeah. In the financial district of London.
That's
the
it.
city.
That's it. Quite extraordinary.